Hi Pisces, it's Lulu. I love with House of Oshun. And today I'm going to do your February 2018 reading. General, this is for the Sun, Moon, Rising Pisces. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Since I've been doing this, y'all have shown me, amongst a few other signs, y'all be showing out for your girl. Okay, thank you. As I've stated in the other videos that I've posted, I'm back in full force. This has been a long 3 months for me. I just pushed through. I've been worried about my dog. I think my dog, I don't even want to talk about it. All right, let's get it popping. All right. Any information that you need will be in the description box. I advise you for the extended readings and the love readings to go ahead and follow the page on the other side so that you will have those updates when I do upload those videos over there. I promise to be more, upload even more over there. I promise. For real. Because I be thinking about y'all. Whatever. I do see where many of you need to really work on balancing things out. I really think that this full moon energy is going to be kind of hectic in the month of February. So please just be mindful going into the month of February that things will work out in your favor. I'm also seeing where there may be a Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, or Virgo who may make you an offer. I get a clear quartz crystal. Whatever it is, like whatever the offer is, there won't be any... it's like you can see through the offer. Whether it's good or bad, you'll be able to know. You'll know right off. Know you fish know. Okay, them fish be known. All right, let's see what's going on, baby. Okay, Spirit, thank you. At the end of the day, by the end of the month, you will be... not guarded. You won't be as guarded by the end of February when it comes to your heart chakra. It will be spinning in the right direction come the month, by the end of the month, okay? But I'm seeing here that many of you are, oh, goodness, y'all must be dealing with a Libra. It's not me. Oh, wait a minute. Whatever. I'm saying that there's a lot of stress and anxiety going into February. Some of you are staying up late, have a lot on your mind, have been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of procrastinating. Whatever it is that's going on in your day-to-day life, you have to sort those things as you go. But in order for you to get the answers that you need with some good sleep, y'all know I like to astral travel. A lot of people have told me I done showed up in their dreams. I'm at your house. Okay. Whatever, I'm at your house. Whatever it is that happened going into the month of February that has you so stressed out, so depressed, not knowing which way is up, like you're drowning, you'll be fine. You just need to balance out your mind, body, and spirit. Some of you may be juggling more than one person or dealing with someone who's juggling more than one person. But overall, balance is key, okay? Now, I'm also seeing here, like I said, there he go. The person that's going to be making the offer, some of you, this may be someone who is kind of underhanded. But overall, when it comes to dealing with people who are deceitful, you just have to see through it so that you'll know how to respond in kind. Like I always say, you never know a person till you know what they want. Once you know what they want, then you know how to tackle the situation because you know what you want, right? And also with saying that, I also hear... stay on your toes. Now, many of you will be walking into the door of romance. and I mean, the same way you walk in, you're going to walk out. It feels like some of you may be dealing with someone who's really trying to trick you into thinking that you're going to be with them, but they just want sex. So you're just walking away from like, look, I'm not doing this. Some of you are walking away from a partnership, some type of business venture. You're walking away and you're going more into a meditative state in order to figure out like what the hell just happened, right? This is someone that you know from the past, though. It feels as though you will be so enthusiastic about leaving this person. Some of y'all getting to go, like, you really been, this person had, that maybe the person has been stressing you out, it looks like. But overall, you've been trying to really figure out how you're going to get out of this situation. I'm also seeing here where many of you will be coming from a place of compassion. You appreciate the journey. You appreciate what it was that transpired, but you're moving forward. You ain't got time for that. It's right there. It's right here. All right. So even though like you'll go through this period of contemplation, I still see you moving and doing, you know, the mundane things in life, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But overall, it feels like you will just really be in a space where you will begin to see things for what they are, right? And be thankful for them, because more things are to come. A lot of things will be coming to you. You will get calls, messages about certain things that needed to be revealed to you. This is the universe at play, all right? Whoever working in the universe, y'all already know how I feel about that. Angels, ancestors, spirit, God, everybody work together. It feels like someone with water in their chart, or someone's going to make a very heartfelt, a very emotional love offer to you in the month of February. And this will be after justice is served. It feels like I said, some of y'all dealing with Libras. Whatever. We're going to see how they go. But overall, if you're facing any type of legalities, it will work out in your favor. If there is some type of, if you're connected with someone through some type of paperwork and you just want out of it, you're getting out of it. Some of you will be blindsided by a lawsuit or blindsided by something in court. Like, what? We need to go back to the drawing board, right? All right. So I'm also seeing here that between you and this other person that makes this love offer, it's going to feel like this person floated in from heaven. Okay, that's a beautiful thing. Like, oh my God, floating in, hey, I do get a false sense of attachment. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because overall, the first 3 to 6 months of a relationship, there is a false sense of attachment sometimes if you're dating a person's representative. But once they step forward, then you'll know if you really like them or not. Whatever, it's a long story. So I see where once you get this revelation in the month of February, you will come to a point where you have to make a decision. Some of you will be contemplating divorce, but overall, it feels like you will be so caught up in your head for just a second. You will be caught up in your head about which way to go, what to do, how to do things. It feels like you just can't move. I'm here. Someone may be going to jail as well in the month of February. But overall, what I'm saying is many of you need to pull back on your finances. Really be mindful of, I'm doing 2 things at once. Whatever, I'm a Libra. We do 12 things at once. But I'm seeing where you need to pull back on your finances. Because for some of you, I feel like you are ready to relocate or ready to move, and you're going to really have to buckle down and budget. There is a download that will occur when you get to the point where you have a decision to make. You'll just be stuck, right? You'll feel stuck. Some of you may feel bound. But once you really get yourself together and have some constraint on how you, what you allow to dwell here, you will receive a huge download. Because see, when we are stuck, when ego has us stuck, it's hard for spirit to communicate with us, and they be doing everything they can to communicate with us, and we can really get to a point where it's like, yeah, but I ain't trying to hear that. I think what I think, right? But then you move out of that. So I see where you will receive a huge download. I'm also seeing where, when it comes to your finances, you will take action. You already know what you need to do. You just got to move your feet, get your feet popping on the pavement, baby. Let's get it off the curb and in the street. Now, overall, many of you will really be recharging, recharging, rejuvenating, just really getting your spirit together. Y'all know how I feel about spirit. It run everything. We only, we spiritual beings in a meat suit. I chose this meat suit. I be having to deal with this meat suit. It's not your business. Overall. Some of you may be taking a break from someone, an air sign that you are tied to. And this, once you come out of this break with this person, boat ride. All right. So on the boat ride, you got to either have a paddle or an oar. Okay. Because when you up shit creek without a paddle or an oar, things can get messy. Remember, whatever happens in the month of February toward the end of the month, that happens, well, this is the middle of the month. Well, whenever. I don't know your life. Whatever happens, you'll be fine. You'll see yourself through it. This feels like outside sources trying to cause stuff with you, but you'll be fine. It's your reaction to everything, okay? Come from a humble and compassionate place, and you'll win every time. I ain't telling you nothing I heard. I'm telling you what I know. Well, I don't know nothing. I'm telling you what I understand. Right. All right. So there will be a lot of insight given to you. Your pineal gland will be popping by the second week, mid-month, whatever. But your pineal gland will be popping. It feels as though many of you, when you take a break for yourself and really go within, there's a lot of introspection here, Virgo. But it feels like you will see things for what they are. Some of y'all gonna come out of that and charge straight ahead and start some stuff like, oh no, you tried it. And really just let people know how you feel. And it's going to cause a whole shitstorm. It's a boat ride. Okay. Now I'm saying here where by the end of the day, you will begin to value yourself more. You'll value people, places, and things more for what they are. Okay. These are external forces. You will value them for what they are. I also see you tiptoeing in your ballerina shoes through the door of value, darling. Very grounded, very stable. Things are really all types of valuable information, people, places, things will be headed your direction because you take on this whole new attitude, honey. Yes, take it on. All right. So with this door of value that you walk through, you will begin to see things for what they are. You will be more logical, not emotional. You will walk through the door of spirit, honey, and they welcome you. All right. All right. So overall, some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio, but from what I'm seeing here, you will begin to manifest those things or an Aries. You will begin to manifest those things that you put out. Whatever you put out, you will get back. The law of attraction is at play, honey. Some of y'all doing this with intent. You know how it works, and you do it. Some of y'all doing it on a daily basis. Whatever. Y'all good. All right. I'm also seeing that your spirit team is on your side. They got your back because you'll be on the right path, moving in the right direction. I do see a wedding here as well, celebrations. It feels as though you have a lot of victory by the end of February, baby. Yes, lots of victory. Okay, you might even be dealing with a counselor. What else? I'm also seeing when it comes to those who are close to you, there are people will be working in a more harmonious like you'll receive a lot of help. There'll be a lot of helpful people placed in your path to help you where you're going. A lot of earth angels are popping. The veil is thin. The veil is thin, okay? So your thoughts become action very fast, okay? And when the veil is thin, Spirit be communicating with you in all kind of ways, okay? I'm talking about, you're going to think it's weird, but there's a lot of ways they can communicate with you, all right? So be very open to Spirit in the month of February because it's going to be popping, that's all. I don't even know why I rung that bell. I had something to say and it slipped my mind. All right, so I am seeing also here that some of you do have a caring connection with maybe a Gemini by the end of the month if you don't already, whoever. But it feels as though many of you will be communicating with Spirit even more. There's a lot of Spirit in here. Thank you. You'll be conversing with also people about where your direction, because it feels like you are reconsidering the way that you are going with things and moving forward with some type of new identity, a new way of doing things. Honey. Okay. For those of you who may be in a third-party situation, y'all know I don't like saying it. But, hey, okay. Some of you may be in a third-party situation and feel like, you know what? I got to get out of this, okay? Because it's really messing with your self-esteem, your self-worth. There's also a lot of jealousy. between you and your partner, or there may be even jealousy with someone that they are dealing with or you've dealt with and they haven't let go, like let go. And it might not even be a third party situation. Somebody may be in their mind thinking they're in a relationship. They crazy. They ain't crazy. I don't like using that word. They crazy. All right. So I see here where many of you will really be communicating with spirit about where you want to go, how you want to do things. And with that being said, you will go right into the door of happiness and healing, darling. I'm seeing butterflies and rainbows, white doves, lotus flowers, lily pads. It's beautiful. Chinese goldfish. All right. So for those of you who may be connected with a Leo, it's real strong right here. There's going to be a new beginning with a Leo by the end of the month. If not, it just feels like a rebirth. For those of you who are expecting a child in the month of February, maybe the end of the month of February, the stork is bringing y'all, the storks. It's probably just one stork, but I don't know if it's a lot of them. But the stork is bringing such a beautiful, 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 beautiful 500-year-old baby. Okay? Now, y'all know how I feel about the children. Okay? Indigo children, crystal children, rainbow children. Okay? Y'all, many of you are birthing these, well, they come all the time, but some people, everybody ain't 500 years old. Okay? But this child is coming in the month of February. This child, let me see. These are chosen children. I don't know what the, when you have this child or whoever, when you have this child or what have you, look into the birth, be mindful of the time of day, the birth and all of that, and look into this child's birth chart, because this is going to be an amazing kid, okay? I'm just letting you know. It's more than one, but, I'm just talking to one of y'all at a time, really, in my head. All right, moving on, because I'm just all over the place, right? I'm getting it together, whatever. Bear with me. All right, so I do see here where your cups will be filled. Some of you will also be engaging in some type of vacation. It feels as though the whole bag is packed as well. For others of you, it's just a regular bag, okay? You got the kids and the husband and whatever, regular bag for vacation. But some of y'all got a whole bag packed and it's going down. I'm talking about some drinking, some smoking, some whatever y'all do. I don't know your life. I don't judge, okay? Because I like cognac. It feels as though some of you may be relocating or waiting for someone to come in that provides stability and security. Someone that is very sexy. I always get sexy people, okay? Because everybody's sexy. And if you entertain an ugly person long enough, they be sexy too. Whatever. I have learned. Now, some of you may be relocating for a job. But I'm also seeing that there is an earth sign female in your life who may introduce you to someone. Okay, but there is new love for many of you by the end of the month, I'm seeing here. Now, some of you will be ending a phase with a Leo, but overall, what I'm seeing here, that there is a rebirth, a new beginning by the end of the month. I see you detaching from yourself and seeing other people's points of view in order to really, I just had the word. Damn, I hate when that happens. To settle differences. You'll see their side. For many of you, this new person that is coming in, or this person that you're dealing with, that the relationship is taking a turn, ends one cycle and moves into another one. I'm seeing here that things are full circle. There's a number of possibilities or ways that you can be in this relationship with this person. Many of you are really going to go ahead and cut out any negative people, places, or things, the nouns. You're cutting it out. Some of y'all cutting off an earth sign, but many of y'all have some Libra tendencies, standing in that Queen of Swords, and you're cutting folks out. Okay? I don't like how you said that. Bye. I don't like how you did that. Bye. Just tell them ta-ta. You ain't got to be all vocal. Bye. Because you already told them everything. You already let them know who you were, what type of things that you deal with, what you will and will not put up with, and they still being hostile and ignorant. So just tell them ta-ta. Okay? All right, Pisces. That is your reading for darling. I pulled all these cards. that is your general reading for the month of February. All right. I love you and thank you for your support. Bye.